Итак, друзья, снова всем привет. Вы на канале Ruby Snake. И мы продолжаем рубрику «Новая игра». Сегодня у нас Бэтмен. Познакомимся, что это такое вообще. Давайте начнем. Классическая версия. Сразу предупреждаю, у меня от этой игры только там первый сезон. Давался в подарок как-то, да, у нас вот эпизод 1, Царство теней. И дальше абонентов у нас нет, ну, для знакомства, я надеюсь, нам хватит. Кому игра понравится, может приобрести и продолжать играть. А если хотите, чтобы мы продолжали играть, то оставляйте комменты, пишите лайки. Или приобретите нам в подарок, и мы будем проходить ее для вас. Выбор цвета бэт-техники. Выбран цвет бэт-техники определяет, какие будут устройства снаряжения Бэтмена, а также интерфейс. Пусть синий остается, да. Так, что-то непонятно, грузится у нас или не грузится. Ни бегунка, ни ползунка. Мышь так в углу немножко моргает. Непонятно. Звука тоже нет. Ага, вот, загрузилась. Эта игра адаптируется к выбору, который вы делаете. Сюжет меняется в соответствии с вашей манерой игры. Угу. Так, ну красивенько. Мэрия. 20 часов 32 минуты. Дауни. Эй, опачки, и нету Бета Дауни. Готэм. Ага, блокировочка сработала. Найдем до того, как нас кто-то сможет остановить. О, боже. Вперед. Какого черта? Где назад? Гордон? Они на 52-м этаже. Я иду внутрь. Эй, стой! Не нужно. Поднимайся по лестнице. Я, знаешь, слышал рассказы, отправил в больницу троих, остальных в мешки для трупов. Неудивительно, что копы хотят его смерти. Ты его вообще видел? Да, в зоопарке Готэма с остальными летающими тварями. Так, ну тут игра тупо на прожатие кнопок похоже. Опа. А это был сон, да? Ну или воспоминание. Брюс, вы не можете продолжать делать это. Я должен, никто больше не сможет. Каждая капля крови, что вы принесли в жертву, этот город стал безопаснее. Но это сделало вас мишенью. Преступники должны чего-то бояться. Куда он делся? Кто бы здесь не появился, не упускайте его. Прорисовочка красивая. Комикс такой оживили. Шик. Что это было? Встать кругом. Черт, что это? Point -1. Point -2. Пока все четко у нас получается, ребята висят, этот без оружия, глазки горят, вперед. Я знаю, вы пытаетесь создать миф. Будьте осторожны, не превращайтесь в чудовище. Порой чудовище бывает необходимо. Разве мама не учил тебя стучаться? Сзади большой мальчик. День зарплаты. А это, по всей видимости, была женщина-кошка. Стоять! Вы арестованы. Если хотите быть устрашающим, то преуспели в этом. Люди начинают бояться вас, как и полиция. Это просто тактика устрашения. Просто спектакль. Не царапины, пока что. Это не твое. Мне было интересно. Нарушаешь закон, и вот я здесь. Ой, завязывай. Не говори мне, что причина твоих поступков в этом. Я делаю это ради острых ощущений. Я покажу тебе острые ощущения. Должен признать, ты умеешь играть в догонялки. Возможно, однажды ты поймаешь меня. Сегодня. Разве ты не знал, что нельзя загонять дикое животное в угол? Это опасно. Тогда давай посадим тебя в клетку. Давай, Бет. Черт возьми, вы это снимаете? Да, внутрь, ближе. Все кончено. Я бы не была на твоем месте так уверена. Перегрой, боже, я взял его. Стой, стой, стой. Не стрелять. Зачем нужно было влезать в неприятности из-за этого? Их нельзя убить. Однако вы состоите из плоти и крови. Проклятье, я сказал не стрелять. Нет, подожди. Кажется, я ошиблась насчет того, что ты поймаешь меня. Поймешь меня. Давайся, выхода нет. Дай мне немного форы. Пока, Бет.
Step out of the shadows.
Выходите из тени и будьте сегодня Брюсом Уэйном. Этот бой намного сложнее. Не дайте надгробным памятникам стать наследствием вашей семьи. Что ж, хорошо. Время спасать город. И нам дали достижение. Добро пожаловать в Готэм. Завершение первой главы, первый эпизод, да. Спасибо, спасибо всем вам. Мне, скромному окружному прокурору, непривычны столь громкие похвалы. Пусть даже мне удалось вдвое снизить уровень преступности в Готэме. Слишком долго наш город горел под властью мэра Хилла в огне коррупции и жадности. Я обещаю вам, ваш голос за Харви Дента, его голос тоже с собой. Это Харви Дент. Вместе мы в силах закопать пламя и спасти наш великий город. Харви Дент же станет потом двуликим, по-моему. Если бы только мистер Уэйн, самый главный сторонник моей кампании, мог слышать те аплодисменты, которые он... А вот и он, как всегда, роскошный и роскошно опаздывающий. Давайте скажем привет, Брюс.
Hi, Bruce.
Привет, Брюс. Я подаю мяч, он забивает гол. Вот так мы с мистером Уэйном делаем бизнес. Еще раз всех благодарю за вашу решительную поддержку. Все вместе мы изменим Готэм. Мистер Уэйн, спасибо, что открыли для нас свой дом. Я знаю, что это самый большой особняк Готэма, но не думаю, что вы заблудились по пути к нам. Где вы были?
So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax, it was important.
Спокойно, у меня было важное дело. Может, не важнее, чем это. Я знаю, что вы презираете подобные собрания, но по возможность... Так быстро они говорят. Это называется в игру играть, Брюс. И сегодня, если вы не забыли, ставка кабинет мэра. Эти люди пришли посмотреть не на меня. Шампанского? Они пришли увидеть того самого Брюса Уэйна, я прав? А я и отсюда неплохо их вижу. Не так, что Басикл.
And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, our hope is in Hartley.
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
А я всем напоминаю, у нас рубрика «Новая игра», и сегодня мы знакомимся с игрой «Бэтмен», сделанной в виде комикса, где наш выбор влияет на дальнейшую игру. И где титры проходят так быстро, что я не успеваю их все читать.
Whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on. Not how I pictured that going.
Right now, I'm picturing another drink.
You know, I was kind of hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least my name. And now I'm picturing that drink, too. Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Actually, I do mind. If you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
We'll talk tomorrow then.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Is that blood?
Yeah. It looks like...
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind. Normally, I wouldn't associate with a guy like Falcone. But Gotham can't survive another term under Mayor Hill. It'll be all-out war in the streets. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house.
Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has...
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Batman The Telltale Series. Так, ну и что у нас? Эпизод 1 закончен, наверное, или что? Или еще нет? Или мы еще помашем руками? Так, звук есть, картинка есть, что-то начинается.
It's me.
Эпизод 1. Это все было вообще предисловие. Получается у нас какое-то. Вот, эпизод 1. Царство теней. Еще одна жестокая неделя в Готэме, друзья. Серия домашних краж потрясла и так уже задыхающийся от преступности Ист-Энд. И к последним новостям. 5 преступников арестованы сегодня вечером после незаконного вторжения в здание мэрии. Не все. Давай посмотрим, зачем она охотилась на самом деле.
Take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that
Так, здесь можно почитать новости.
the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Так, что-то ничего не хочет он брать.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition.
А, все, я понял. Это маячок надо навести. Все, билет в кино. Все понятно, вот так вот это делается. Ага. Порт данных, осмотреть.
That computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Журнал.
Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you
nearly fell off a building for this?
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but
Spare grapple. can't believe I let her take that.
And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of
The test run at the mayor's office was a success.
aren't true. We don't need another gangster
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
he believes that together we can make a
The newest addition. Can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters?
Let's find out what was so important.
Desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex. Found her.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls.
That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
И еще одно достижение получено. Завершение главы 2, эпизода 1. Толк ничего не было сделано. Да, было несколько выборов в диалогах. Ну, а больше-то, в принципе, ничего. Ну, да, познакомились со своей пещерой. Парк Коблпот 606.
Where are you, Oz?
Thank you, sir.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
You didn't need to take it so far.
Some folks are fine hearing, Bruce. Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them. It's been, what, 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were, yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's out of our control.
Well, obviously, but you don't have to be a dick about it. You know, when I saw you at the party last night, I thought, Bruce Wayne. Hasn't changed a bit. Maybe I was wrong. Shouldn't have been a surprise when I saw you with Carmine Falcone. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
I'm here today because I want to heal Gotham. To stop the culture of crime that's running our streets. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, my hope is in Harvey, to make sure a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
В общем, вот такой вот квестик, друзья. Это была новая игра. Мы играли в Бэтмен, канал Ruby Snake. Игрушка, на мой взгляд, неплохая. Довольно-таки интересный сюжетик. Если вам тоже понравилось, ставьте лайки. Если не подписаны на мой канал, обязательно подписывайтесь. Всем хорошего настроения. До новых встреч. Пока. Также я напоминаю, что у нас есть канал на YouTube, да, и там вы можете посмотреть все повторы видео, а также мы ведем трансляции в прямом эфире на YouTube тоже. Поэтому, если вы не подписаны на YouTube, обязательно подписывайтесь. И еще раз всем хорошего настроения, до новых встреч. Пока.